What have I gotten myself into? This is going to be, I think I'm going to call it something like a beginner's slow practice period of inside the crease. So I should set that expectation right up front. I by no means really know how to play this game. I'm not any kind of an expert. This is definitely not any kind of a tutorial, but if for no other reason than that I think having it video recorded and being able to go back and look and see my mistakes, and I would encourage anyone to do this. You don't necessarily have to make a YouTube channel and upload it or anything like that. I think if you want to learn a new game, especially a game like this, that there's some length to it, there's some depth and complexity to it. I would encourage you, like, I don't necessarily always play back all of my own stuff, but certainly in a case like this where I'm trying to learn something, I'm going to play this back. I'm probably going to be shocked at some of the mistakes that I make. Heck, I'm shocked when I play things back at some of the mistakes that I make for games that I already know. It's it's something that I would encourage everyone to do at least once. Even if it's a game that you do know. I realize I'm getting a little off topic now, but I don't know. I've wanted to do a few things today for the channel, and I didn't sleep too well this weekend. Certainly not last night. So this is because again, I know I'm going to screw up on this anyway. I just figured, give this a go here. Even though I'm a little tired, I'm just eager to try it out, to give it a shot. So this is officially my first offline take of Inside the Crease. I have watched a couple of videos, watched and listened to actually, because the second one I got busy. I got pulled aside by work, but I was still listening to ID Gesture in the background, and I watched good parts of a video that he that's like over 2 hours, where he's using actually the fact flipper, and he's playing a playoff game between the Buffalo Sabres and the New Jersey Devils. And for that matter, shout out to ID Jester. That is a very instructive and informative video. And I think that especially in the beginning, you go at the right pace to kind of explain things to anyone who's tuning in. And sorry, I guess that was a couple of months ago, so sorry that I would have missed that wasn't really on my radar for a combination of reasons. This game itself not really being on my radar then. But lo and behold, it's one of those things that, like some other games, if enough players in the community are into something, then it doesn't necessarily mean that I will like it, but I figure that this is definitely worth a try. And having the 5-day trial actually of the computer game just confirmed that for me. But I am really glad looking at it now that I went with the cards and dice, even if this will take me longer to do. It's going to take me longer to do for a variety of reasons anyway. So we're 3 minutes into this. Let's have a sip. And I realize this isn't all of the cards. I've got them in a couple of other piles back here as well. And actually, I don't even know, to be honest with you, if I have, because it does say in the instructions to shuffle really well before beginning. But look, this isn't going to be any kind of again, this isn't going to be any kind of a tutorial or anything like that. And if you get anything out of it at all, just it's it's a beginner, learning a new game. And again, I've read it. I've read these twice, at least twice. I have them right here, just off camera. I also have this penalty. I don't know if I will consult this or not. Apparently, what's on the cards for penalties for the players for the 60-61 season, which this is. Apparently, I might have to look there for more specific or corrected information or something. Got to double check that. But these cards aren't numbered, which I find interesting. I remember I've talked to, was it Jason actually with Flash Hockey about numbering cards. I guess it's just because shootout, they number them. It's a good way to keep track whether or not you've misplaced or lost a card or whatever. But anyway, I really like the cards, and I think I know how to move them and maneuver them and read them, but I think for purposes of having to reach around the tripod, I might nudge that over there a little. Of course, I want everything to be seen on camera as well, so again, if for no other reason, then I can go back and have a look at this myself. What I want to do here, and again, this isn't really going to count for anything, but if it goes well, this could end up being just a short project, a mini project in between my couple of other main ones, where I'm going to try to take Montreal through the Stanley Cup playoffs and win them their 6th Stanley Cup in a row. They were upset in the opening round in 6 games by this up-and-coming Chicago Blackhawks team that went on to win the whole thing. So, fair play and mad respect to them. I'm still going to try to not really beat them because, again, there's little in the way of strategy. I won't be using strategy cards. I will assume forechecking too. I'm going to try to keep everything really basic. I'm not going to do anything like keep stats for it. I'm just at this point, I'm just going to try to play my way through the game. I think I will use this to mark time, and I'll be lucky if I succeed with that without any hiccups or mistakes. Penalties, I suppose I should have markers within reach. I might just put various chips and pawns and dice on the players. It might look a little disorganized, but as long as it makes sense to me. And should probably also get a puck proper. Let's see, normally I have a black magnet that's a little smaller. And I realize too, these cards are a little smaller. I don't know if anyone is able to tell that, just, you know, that might be seeing it, watching it on camera, but I had the print size, the sides of the cards reduced to 80% because the others were just a little too big. Let's go back to the knight, actually, if I can't find it. I thought I had a black marker of a different size, slightly smaller. Wonder where that went. Anyway, so this is probably at least 5 or 6 minutes in now, 6.5 minutes, so I guess maybe I'll have to note something that the game starts at 6 minutes. Let's see here, 2, 4, 6 for the pawn, so I will use this for a puck. And well, maybe this, actually. Let me go back to this so I can still see enough of the card at the same time. And I guess grab a few other things. I don't know if I'll need a decide or die for anything, but I'll get one of those as well. And away we go. Only 7 minutes in. Okay. That was my knee. Me kneeing the tripod. Okay, so here we go. Opening puck drop. I swear I've never done this before. I'm not like I think some videos, some channels are. I have no proof one way or another, but sometimes when I see something like so-and-so is listening to insert popular song here for the first time ever, or just, you know, doing something that everyone should already have done. I mean, come on, you're not that young. But this is genuinely my first go with this. So, I mean, other than what I've done with the PC game for it. So, okay. Anyway, so I believe in order to, you know, resolve the opening face-off, I'm looking here. So +3. First of all, let's see. Beliveau's face-off rating is 9, and Bill Hayes' face-off rating is 5. And the +3, that's still going to be 1 under Beliveau, so I believe he's won it to Gilles Tremblay. And I'm pretty sure that similar to shootout, I think that I have to get a different result each time. I have to turn over another card. So I'm pretty sure, and again, I could be already doing this a little incorrectly, but I believe what I would do here is I'm looking to, basically, Tremblay is looking to feed it to Bernie Geoffrion. Excellent choice. In 60-61, he became just the second player in NHL history to score 50 goals in a season following Richard in 45. But I have to also look at Bobby Hull and his takeaway rating, which is 3, so greater than or equal to 3. So it does mean that 20 seconds in here, ultimately what has happened is that Bobby Hull has taken the puck away. Now, I think probably what I do is I'm just going to advance another 20 seconds after that takeaway. I mean, it probably is not going to take the Golden Jet 20 seconds to take the puck away from Gilles Tremblay, but, you know. So anyway, if this is 20 more seconds off the clock, then it says here past the center. And again, takeaway of right defenseman's takeaway rating is 3, so Doug Harvey will take it away from Bobby Hull. So I believe we're 40 seconds into the game right now. And I think I've done everything correctly. Defensive checks, I don't see anything about possible penalties or anything like that. I've not seen if forechecking or anything like that here. So let's see what Doug Harvey is able to do with it, if anything. And the fact that I'm seeing a few number 10s tells me that probably I've not shuffled them very well, and sorry about that. But again, this is practice. This is like really just practice. So Doug Harvey here, it says loose puck if right defenseman hit. And again, this is another indication as well, the greater than or equal to 3. So Doug Harvey here, loose puck. I look to the right defenseman here, and his hit rating is 5. So the puck is loose. And but again, that is an attempted pass too. So again, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe I am, maybe this is why I was getting too many shots when I was playing the PC game. But I believe I would flip this, and then I'm going to look to loose puck. And I believe that I look here, and then here. Maybe. No, wait, this is for rebound. Loose puck visitor right defenseman. So actually, that's very convenient because it was Pierre Pilote who knocked the puck, I guess, off of Harvey's stick initially. Anyway, so it does say here pass to right defenseman. And already I'm thinking of a mod, just me being me, which is that I don't want Pilote to pass the puck to himself. And I realize, again, in 20 seconds, he could hand the puck off to somebody else and then collect it once more. I think what I will do, I won't do it this time, but what I'm strongly thinking about doing is using the position in parentheses. And I realize what this is for is more for, well, if I'm not mistaken, the AST, or maybe there's one other instant, like if there's no, if this position isn't available, maybe I look to here. Can't remember exactly now. It's in here somewhere. But what I think I do here now is, I'm just, again, Pilote's just going to get it back, but takeaway if left defenseman is greater than 3. So this is like that Simpsons episode, the Cannondale Cup of Soccer right now, and they're just sort of passing the ball back and forth to one another. It feels a little like that anyway, so very artificial feeling, I realize. I might even stop and shuffle. Anyway, because we're getting a lot of 3s and 3s and 3s, and these guys pretty much all exceed 3. So Tom Johnson here, and again, I believe he is at least trying to pass, if I'm not mistaken. So Johnson here, loose puck if left defenseman hit is greater than a 3, and it is a 4. So he's at least knocked it loose. And so now I don't advance time on this one. I'm looking at loose puck here, offensive center, which again, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, this puck battle pertains to the rebound. I think I just look here initially. Again, I could be wrong about that, but offensive center. Again, it's one of those things too that as much looking and listening and reading or like watching, listening, and reading as I do, until I have the cards in the tabletop and until I flipped it and actually tried to go through it and process through this myself, it's really hard for me to know how well I know it or how I sort of feel about it. Anyway. So I believe right now that would mean that it would go to Jean Beliveau, that even though the puck was knocked loose off of Johnson's stick, probably by Vasco, it has been recovered here by Jean Beliveau. And I think what I'm going to do actually is pause and shuffle. Okay, back. Hopefully those are shuffled a little better than before. I see a penalty check, so that's an indication that... Anyway, okay, so I cheated here a little bit because that wasn't the initial card, and I don't feel like doing a penalty check yet. So let's go for a straight pass 2 here. Oh, there's another penalty check. Okay. If the right wing's penalty rating is greater than or equal to 3, so it looks like I could get my first ever penalty. I have Murray Balfour in the front line. I guess I didn't go over that in the beginning. The reason why, for game 1 here anyway, I decided to go with the lineups that I did. I went to Hockey Reference and I saw who was at least dressed for the game, and I made a couple of exceptions. 1 for each team, I think, maybe 2 for Chicago, actually. They didn't dress as many players, but I wanted to have an even number of players as much as possible. But Beliveau, Geoffrion, and Tremblay, they each figured into a couple of goals in game 1 of the series. It was a game that the Canadiens did win. And so anyway, I shouldn't be scared of the fact that there is a penalty check, you know. So, yeah, penalty if right... Oh, okay, hold on now. It's jogging my memory. So, penalty if the right wing penalty is greater than 3. So, I think now it becomes a delayed penalty, if I'm not mistaken. And so, I think what I have to do is look here. And I think sometimes this one always... Oh, wait, and then penalty number 21. Okay. And 5 and 1. Oh, major and minor. So that's within the minor category. And I guess I could look here to see if there are any adjustments. I am curious to check this out, actually. And sorry if this is wholeheartedly uninteresting and entirely boring. But major, minor, 134, 133, 34. Okay, so there was a small adjustment there, I guess, between the minor and the misconduct for Murray Balfour. Anyway, Chicago's lineup might not be exact, and for that matter, Montreal's might not be either. What I did was I looked at the box score, and again, this pretty sure this trio here figured into a pair of their goals, so that would indicate to me that they probably were shared the same line. Anyway, it's I'm pretty sure I still looked the pass, and I don't know if I take a separate card for this or not, to be quite honest. So if the penalty 21, so he's got a penalty, but he hasn't. I mean, Beliveau has possession. So if Beliveau can get it and keep it to himself here for a 12, force dumping if the center's defense is greater than 4, and it's only 2. So I believe there Beliveau is going to get it, and with 12, and we are even strength. So I believe what it means here is that Beliveau has a shot 3. I think he would take the shot now, and I think we're still at 18-20 again. I think sometimes several cards are flipped through in a 20-second sequence, and then other times you'll get just the one card. So I guess I'm going to shoot for Beliveau, and it feels weird to flip the shoot when you've been rolling dice a lot lately. So I think what I do here is I flip, and I look at the shot, but I do have to check to see. Let's see, left defenseman block is a 5 and not a 9. Defense forecheck 0. I'm not going to look at any of that. So the shot is 62. Now I have Hall here with the Chicago second defense, and I realized too these are the older style goalie cards. Again, they looked a little simpler, in line with the PC demo game the version I was using anyway, the settings that I had it on, and so I thought that I would just while I'm learning the game, just go with this. So Beliveau, I did say it was a 12. That is a shot 3. So 62, that does mean that Glenn Hall is going to hold on to it, and that means that we will assess Marie Balfour with a penalty. I think what I'll do at this point here, apparently it's still 18-20, I think what I will do is change lines. I don't really have proper power play and penalty kill units out here. I'm just going to go to line 2s, try to keep it simple, and I will say that the center position here is vacant because Stan Mikita, in this era, let me see here, 100 penalty minutes. Yeah, I mean, before he won the Lady Byng Trophy, which is an amazing story in sports, that Mikita was basically, I don't know, the most, basically, I think he led the league in penalty minutes one season and then won the Lady Byng like a couple of seasons after that or something like that. Something to do with his daughter or a beloved member of family, loved one who, inquired, asked, went to a hockey game and asked why he was in that box all by himself so much. It's a good little story. Anyway, so Mikita's going to be in the box here. I'm going to, Murphy and Warren, I'll say will be the penalty killers. Let's transition to Dollard, St. Laurent, and Jack Evans. And again, Henri Richard, Bill Hickey, and Dickie Moore here for the Canadiens in the second line. And I guess Talbot, who actually did have a power play point in this game. I can't remember if it was a goal or not. Because I remember just kind of remarking at that, like Talbot had power play time. I'm not sure, again, the way that things are done in 2021. If it's hard to say, again, apples to oranges, with some things. Hockey's hockey, but still, very different era. Anyway, so, and again, yes, I'm doing a lot of talking here. I'm thinking aloud, and if this is not your thing, then sorry, but again, I'm 50-50 in uploading it, which means I probably will. So, I'm not trying to impress anyone. This is where I'm at with the game right now, so take it or leave it. So from the penalty here, off the draw, and again, I don't think it really matters. I guess we could assume a defensive zone faceoff, though, because Hall held on to it. And there's that optional rule toward the end of the instructions about the automatic shot. Let's see if I can figure that out and figure my way into it. Here it just is +4 right wing, and so I'll take the highest faceoff, which will be 3, I guess. So Warm 3 + 4 is 7. 7 the equivalent, but Richard is home. I think it's even the equivalent after the adjustment. So Richard, I'll assume, has won it to Bill Hickey. And then, I think I'm just going to look at the pass, too, and we're going to get down to the 18-second mark. And I guess for power play markers, I'm going to have to use a smaller pawn. Hadn't thought of that, but maybe I'll have to draw like a little X or a PEN penalty on it or something. Anyway, but I'm not keeping stats. If I were, I'd probably have the Paradise score sheet handy. So Bill Hickey here passed the left wing, but first the defensive check. The right wing, if the takeaway is greater than 2, this is 61. It'll be greater than 2. So, and I'm not going to worry about the defense forechecking 0. Right now, again, they'd be low physicality on the penalty kill anyway. That I do recall. So 20 seconds in, I believe they've turned it over here. Hickey's unable to make the pass. And so I think it is Ken Morin with the puck here. So I think I would have to look to a pass too and take it down here to 1740. I see the forced dump in here, which will be an ice because he's shorthanded. The defense is 4. So I look to ice it. I can't remember. Actually, I think what I do, I don't think there's anything in the card. I think I just assume that it's an ice. And then what I would do here is look the pass to, and it kind of doesn't really matter who gets the puck initially. It's assumed that the Canadiens will collect it in their own end, and they're going to hand it up to, pass it up to Dickie Moore. I'm pretty sure that's how it's done. So, and for that matter, I believe I do take another, come to think of it, I might have jumped at 20 seconds. So maybe for this time I won't. Let's see here. So Dickie Moore with the pass here in the power play. And again, sorry if a lot of these numbers are really similar. I did shuffle a little more this time, but I don't think that's the main point of it. I just want to see if I can read the cards in general. So Moore wants to actually pass it back to Jean-Guy Talbot, but apparently trying to press through. Well, center plus left wing. I'm a little... See, already now I wonder, so there is no center on the ice. Does that mean I look only at the left wing? Should I substitute the center for the right wing? Is there something else I'm entirely overlooking? So what I'm going to do is just say left wing defense is a 3. I will allow Dickie Moore to complete a drop pass to Jean-Guy Talbot. And I'm going to say now it's at 17:20. So Talbot here with the puck. And yeah, the interception condition not met. 40, so see I did shuffle a little. Trying to pass to the left wing is the right wing hit rating a 5. It is a 1. So I will get it to Dickie Moore, and it's a 40. And we're on the power play, so sorry if I didn't do this before. I have to look at the power play this time. It's Moore with an AST. I believe I put this down to 17 minutes now. And so Moore with the AST. So I'm going to look here, and I'm going to look at the AST this time, and it says right wing. Do I look at this number here, 7? I think I do. So, but of course, I also have to do the penalty check to the left wing of penalties 5. I'm glad that it's lower than 5 because I want to complete this AST. So over to Bill Hickey here, and a 7 for Bill Hickey on the power play. He's looking at a shot 4. So Hickey with a shot 4. AST. I don't think I take time away. So again, I'll assume, and I like that too. There's like an inactive kind of a lully. That's not really a word, but I'm going to make it one here. Lull hyphen y dash y. So Hickey here to take a shot 4 in the power play, if I'm not mistaken, and it's possible that I am. Oh, the breakaway would have been convenient there. So Hickey with the shot. Now again, I guess I should look to the defensive check. There is no center, so if it's vacant, I'm going to assume there's no way to. And again, I'm looking. I don't think there's anything here that I have to look at. I think I'm just looking to the 66, and then Hall, and it doesn't matter because Hall, shorthanded. This shouldn't matter. I got to look to the 4 and the 66 to see what he did. He held on to it. So yeah, we'll give it to Hall for the time being. And again, I think that we're still at the 17-minute mark, if I'm not mistaken. So defensive zone draw here. +1 to the center, which... Anyway, I'm going to give +1 to the player taking the draw. The player taking the draw is Kenny Warham. So again, Henri Richard will win it. There's something as well in the power play. I think if it's even, it always goes to the power play team. It's not that it goes home, because it could go to the in parentheses here, but because it's... on the power play, if it's even, it would go to the power play team, is what I mean. Anyway, it's going to be Henri Richard winning the draw, and Bill Hickey here with the puck once more. No. Richard wins it to himself, and sorry if I screwed that up earlier. I should not be surprised. Anyway, no, went to the penalty. I think it's 16-20. That's why that purple pawn is there. Okay, so try to get it back to the left defenseman. See, there too, I'm almost tempted to go, come on, it's the power play. But I mean, whatever, drop passes are common enough. So back to Al Langlois here. And interception again, center plus right wing. Defense is greater than 7. No, even if Mikita were on the ice there, it wouldn't be. So Langlois here with the puck, and so for that I'm going to take away another 20 seconds here. I don't think there's anything else to check. Again, I'm assuming here a straight forecheck 2, which I think will negate most, if not all, of this. So Langlois here, and I guess this is going to be the final 20 seconds in the power. Oh wait, I didn't look at the number. 14's probably another pass here in the power play even. Oh, he's given it away. I'm glad that I double checked that. So he's given it away, and sorry again if I screwed that up earlier as well. So he's given it away. He's given it away. I know what to do. Okay, actually, he might. Okay, so he's given it away, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Montreal has lost possession of it. What I have to do now is look to a loose puck break, some combination therein. Right? Give, and then I look to the break, I think. No break for left wing. Penalty shot with a question mark, though. So without running to the instructions, looking at the penalty number 31 plus the highest opponent. Oh, there could be a fight. A penalty shot and a fight. See, that's just some pandemonium that I just don't want to deal with right now. If I'm being quite honest, and I shouldn't be frightened of it, but I am. And I don't really see... maybe just put Langlois in the box for a couple. Or just award Murphy with a penalty shot. I should actually. Penalty shots are fun. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, that Langlois has a penalty shot's been awarded to Ron Murphy. For that, it's the break plus the goalie's something. The goalie's goal range. I think it's the goalie's goal range and a 5 plus a break. So 25 and then 29. So we're looking at, actually, I think 29 is an example given in the instructions. So we're looking to a 29, and so I think what we do, and I think that would also comprise automatically a goal and a penalty shot. So could we have a goal here? Well, that is a 90 with a break. Shootout says wide of net, and shootout is penalty shot equivalent. That says 90 and a break. Again, I'm trying not to run and hide behind the instructions here. I've read them a couple of times. Maybe I'm just not the best when it comes to retaining things that I read. I don't yet want to offer an opinion on how I think the instructions are written. I feel like really the onus is on me to learn it first, and then I can look back on that and figure out, how well they are written relative to how the game plays. I do think that, I've said this already, I think that a table of contents should be included, but I intend to put one at the top of the page here. I'm going to use some different colored ink and, kind of soup that up a little bit and have shot, penalty shot, rebound, loose puck, and things like that, so I know where to look when I need to. In addition to printing Peter Miller's quick reference card next time I'm at a print shop. So it's rainy and muggy today. So I think Murphy has scored, actually, in the penalty shot. That's what I'm going to do. So a penalty and a penalty shot, and what a common goal to get things going here. Ron Murphy has scored, assisted by my incompetence. And I'm just going to say the penalty's over as well. If for no other reason that I want to play some 5-on-5 here and just get back to basics and try to practice this. So we are 4 minutes into it. Yeah, at this rate I should finish by Tuesday. It's already Sunday evening over here. I guess that's a little funnier if you're watching this on Saturday. But anyway, let's get a draw here. And you know what? As I was watching and reading through and things, I kind of thought that I might make line changes after whistles. If it's near 2 minutes necessarily, not add it. Just to add a little more realism, I might do like some 60, 80, 100 second shifts in between. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go third on third. I actually meant to go third on first at the outset. And for that matter, Chicago, whatever, you're up by a goal. Let's show Glenn Hall a little more easily. Ditto Jacques Plante from Montreal. Let's get J.C. Tremblay, who I think also had a point in Game 1. And Bob Turner out there as well. So Tremblay and Turner. And let's get a face-off. Let's go to center ice where we... it says kicked out low. Let's see. Sloan is a 5. Backstrom is a 6. So it's going to be Backstrom against... I think this is how I do this now. So Sloan is the only one here with a face-off rating. This I like. If this is the case, have to say I really like this easy resolve. I think what I do is I just assume a face-off, like a draw taker with a default 1, because nobody else has a face-off rating proper. So I'm going to assume in the follow-up here that Backstrom is up against a 1. And it just says right defenseman. And Backstrom would be the high. So it is, I ignore the V. It's going to go to JC Tremblay here. And I think we're down to 16 minutes now. Tremblay is here pass to right wing, 14. I do have to shuffle these really well. That does take away from the experience. Interception, though, if the left wing plus left defense is equal to or greater than 6. Left defense. And it is... and what I've done here too is I've tried to match them up visitor, home. So visitor, I've got left here, home, I have left there, going this way against one another. So that is not met though. Reg Fleming with a defense rating of 2. So that means I'm going to get it to right wing here. So Tremblay up to Don Marshall here at 15:40. No. So at 16 minutes to go. And again, I know I'm stalling. I'm double checking, taking my time. And so 14 here, right to right wing 14. So, and we're even strength. That's good for a shot too, if I've done everything correctly. So flipping and looking to the shot, but doing the defense check over here instead of here. Sorry if I've done one over there for a shot already. Wide shot if right defenseman is greater, if his defense is greater than or equal to 8, which it is not. So that's going to be a shot on goal for Don Marshall. I don't think I look here for the shot. I think similar to shootout hockey, I'm supposed to get a different result on every card. May or may not be correct. So 74 in the shot 2. Glenn Hall in a shot 2. 74. He's going to hold on to it again. Hall is hungry. We're going to have a face-off in the defensive end. And since Hall pounced on it there. And this time here, So again, you can get, I guess that wasn't that much, but there was a defensive check and then there was a shot and the block check. And I guess what stretches it out also kind of makes it a little more realistic. And so there would be times where I would want that. There'd be other times where I'd want to abstract a moment like that and just snap through it. But then there is times where I'd want the, I'd want the gaps filled in there a little. And again, like I said off the top, I'm tired, so I'm not even sure if I'm making sense at all. But let's see here. So, face off, and I think I already flipped it, didn't I? Yes. So I think I used, 73 of the shots. No, it's because it was 74. So it's going to be left defenseman high. Sloan's not been kicked out, so Backstrom still has the +1. So it's going to be Bob Turner here off the draw. Turner down to 15:40. And I got to say, this is cool. I do. I like, I don't really know what I'm doing necessarily, but I like it. Anyway, Bob Turner here with, it's going to be interception if right wing plus right defense and defense is equal to or greater than 9. 7 is less than 9. So it's going to be Turner getting it to a left wing with the 35. Even strength, we're looking at an AST. So again, I think within this 20 seconds here, it's going to be right wing and... see that? Really? I guess it just always sets him up for a really good shot. So Marshall with the shot 4. And again, I don't think I look here. I don't think. I don't know, because you do a defensive check in the past. And I didn't even check to see if there was a penalty. I'm going to ignore that that's a 3. Oh, no, wait, this is AST. No, I don't do a defensive check for an AST, and I did one here for the... Yep. Okay, we're good to go, I think. So Marshall with a shot 4, why not? Why hesitate? Let's see here. Shot 4, and it's a 55. I'm pretty sure Hall will hold on to that. Yes, he will. So it's going to be held here by Hall again. Hall's glove getting a good little workout here in the early going. Shots on goal, I don't think Palant has faced one yet. It's been all... this play's been all in Chicago's end. This is a really interesting time for the Chicago Blackhawks. Again, just going through it last night and realizing, because again, you know these players in history, and I can only speak for myself here, but you learn them, you read about them, but sometimes connecting the player to the season. I know that I now feel somewhat foolish for looking, for instance, at Dave Keon's numbers for 60-61 and saying, oh, that's a little low for Keon offensively. It was Keon, and then I saw Keon Calder trophy. It was Keon's rookie year. He hadn't yet reached his offensive prime, So things like that again, because this was a quarter century before my time, really, almost a quarter century before I was born, that get a little lost on me, read up on it as I may. Anyway, we're down to 14:20 now, maybe not. So we're going to get a face-off here. What are we? We're 35 minutes into it. And it's going to be here, so let's go center. It's going to be center Ralph Backstrom, because he's the high face-off guy. Actually, wait, I should change lines, shouldn't I? No, because the penalty. No, I shouldn't. They've been out here for a little less than a minute now. Backstrom is going to win it to himself. No, he's not, because I'm looking at assist and not face-off. +1 left defenseman, so they're even. So it's going to go to home, not because home would get the default, but because home is in parenthesis. It's going to Bob Turner again. Turner to take us down to 15:20. And looking here past the left wing 39, but I got to look at the hit here for the right defenseman. Is it 8? It is 4. So it's going to be up to Bonin, and then I looked at 39 to see the result of that. And that's an AST, so I'm going to look again here. Bonin looking to set somebody up. Right wing 1, so it'll be Marshall with the shot freaking 5. But, and again, I don't do a defensive check for the AST, I don't think, and that's why it's probably color-coded like so. I think it's just Marshall. Yes, I think. So Marshall with like a shot 5. Let's see what he can do with that. Let's have a look here at the shot. 52 on a shot 5 here in Hall. That will be good for a rebound. So it's going to be our first rebound here of the game, and I think we're still at 15:20. So flipping and looking at the rebound now, which I think I have to look here. The puck battle between Bonin. I like how that works out sometimes. Bonin and Al Arbor, that totally makes sense. And Bonin with a +3 here on his loose puck, so I'm looking to a 7 and to a 5. So that means that he retrieves it. But then there's rebound here. Sorry, maybe I'm supposed to look here. Maybe it's Marshall versus, how much will that change the outcome? 4 and 4. Offensive right wing and defensive left defenseman. And it's a tie, so I think it goes to home. And then number 32. And I think the 32, I think I'm supposed to look to the AST. I think. So it could be a shot 0 if so. Or sorry, in his case, a shot 1. And then all defensive checks would apply. And there's a penalty if it's equal to or greater than 5. And I'm glad that it's below 5. So, and I like that this triggers a penalty and then the likelihood, and I know Peter Miller mentioned this as well, the likelihood of the major and or misconduct, even if I have to look at this chart over here to see about what adjustments were applied to that season. So if I'm not mistaken, this does mean that Marshall has a shot. Yeah, so 31 again is good for a shot. Sorry, wait, hold on. What am I? No, 32. Oh, and I was looking to the power play, wasn't I? So he's going to give it away. So again, if you look at one thing incorrectly, the butterfly effect, it can really change. Giveaway. So I have to look to a break. And what it feels like I should be done, but anyway. So let's see, right wing break, if it's equal to or greater than 3, it is. Okay, how's a breakaway? Chicago's already up by 1 here. Eric Nestorenko, who did have a point in game 1. I think it was Sloan who scored the goal. McDonald didn't dress for the game. It was Sloan from, I want to say St. Laurent, actually, and he's not on the ice right now. And Nestorenko, I think. I could be mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But Nestorenko here with the breakaway. So I think it's an automatic shot 5 at 40. And so I looked at Pallant, and that means that Pallant now has given up a rebound. I think that's Chicago's first shot other than the penalty shot. This just feels right. There's been too much has gone on. Rebound, I'm pretty sure I look to here now. It's going to be Fleming looking to keep it in the zone, and Marshall looking to get it out, and he gets a +4 adjustment here, so that does mean that Marshall, I think, has retrieved the puck, and then I'm going to look to a pass to see what he So he's going to look to pass it and get it back with 7. The penalty, if the left wing penalty is greater than 3, which it is not, I'm not going to do. They're not shorthanded. So I think Marshall will get it with a 7. And again, that could, I acknowledge that could be 20 seconds too fast, too soon. But even with a 7 is a shot 3. So I'm going to look here. Shot, and I don't see any adjustment like I would if I was there. That's going to be a straight shot 3, which on Glenn Hall means he's held on to it here once more. Hall is wary of giving up another rebound to the Habs. So let's, you know what, too, we're at 14:40. Let's switch them up and out. And sorry if I'm teeing off any purists, but I want to go back to Hall, Hay, and Murray Balfour. And Moose Fosco and Pierre Pilote, and let's go with Jean Beliveau, Bernie Geoffrion, and Gilles Tremblay, and Harvey and Tom Johnson, which again may or may not have been the pairing. I just looked at the box score to see what I could get a general idea of or about. So, all right, get another face-off here. Right? Yeah, face-off in Hall's End there. So, and sure, everybody could change in 61 whenever. +6 to the center. That's probably won by Bill Hay. Yep. So, Bill Hay has won it to himself. And we're going to get down to 14:20. And Hay here with... right defenseman and penalty if it's greater than 4. It is a 1, so it's just going to go back to Bilotti at 15. That's the thing that I got to remember. After the pass, I have to look here to see the ensuing. So Pilot's also going to look to pass it. I like that about the game as well, that defense or just players in general, skaters in general, that would have a lower number of shots, it's worked into it that they are going to look to pass more. I think that's great. So he's going to try to get it across here to Moose Fosco, and I got to look, here's the penalty rating greater than 4. It is not, so he's going to get a straight pass to Vosco. I think we're down to the 14-minute mark, so I think it was 14:40 that we changed. And Vosco here is going to look to get it up to Bill Hay. Force dumping if the defense is greater than 5 or greater. It is equal to 5. So Johnson has forced to dump in. Maybe just throw it there symbolically for the time being till I see who has it. And that also, though, will signify 20 seconds gone. So now I'm looking to dump in. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier for something, wasn't I? For a rebound or something. That's a dump in. So anyway, it's going to be puck battle, offensive left wing, +2, plus... They would comprise the offense. They did have the puck last. And defensive right defenseman, Hull and Harvey. This is a good little clash here. Hull +2 against Harvey, and I'm pretty sure I'm just looking to their loose puck rating. But I'm not looking here, I don't. Am I looking here? No, I think Hull has retrieved the puck. I think. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think it matters. I think because he has won the puck battle, so maybe he just whacks it over to somebody, but I'm going to look to the pass too by default for that. And again, I could be doing this incorrectly. So the pass too, it is left wing here. So Hall to himself, I guess, but loose puck if the hit is great, that seems likely. Hit is 4 for Geoffrion, so it is loose. And so, did I already? I need to come up with an order. I need to do this either right before or right after. I need a system, and I know it. Anyway, I'm going to say that's knocked loose. And so I'm going to look to loose puck. Maybe what I have to do here is just keep this simple. Home left wing. Tremblay has the puck now. Tremblay here at 12:40, and I'm aware that it's 2 minutes now, so I am going to look to get a sneaky change in before, if not at 12 minutes. Again, this is line 1, so again, what if this were real? What line is getting more ice time? Furthermore, don't think of it in terms of 2021. Go watch some video footage of 60s hockey. I highly recommend it. Vastly superior, in my opinion, to today's product. Not arguing that the players were better and faster than or anything like that. I know that they weren't, but what I really like, this is going to sound like a weird, quirky thing, I think, no clock. No clock. You forget time. until Foster Hewitt tells you how much time's left in the period or the penalty, and you just sort of disappear into a black and white world, alternate universe of hockey. It's fantastic. I think that also sort of spawns the fondness of this era, and great stories and great pictures as well of players, and looking at hockey books, being brought up by a classic hockey fan. Anyway, Gilles Tremblay here with the puck, and I talked too much and I lost my place, and Tremblay is gonna treat it as an interception and move on. No, that's another game. So Tremblay here is going to try to get back to Tom Johnson, 38. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. You know what? 12:20 again. I could. So right wing defense, 8 or greater. Don't think so. Nope. So it's going to go here to Johnson. As they're not going to dump it in. They're just going to gain the zone here, I guess. And I'm going to try to maneuver a line change in here now. I guess what I was going to say again. Okay, 2.5 minutes is a little far-fetched, but guys were on the ice longer on average back in the 60s. That's what I started to say before I got carried away. So Tom Johnson here with it, and pass to the center, and number 29, and the takeaway rating is under 8. So Johnson will... And again, had I shuffled these properly, you would see probably better, more realistic flow, a good mix of, successful and unsuccessful defense. It feels like we had all of the former in the beginning, and now we're getting all of the latter. Nobody can do anything defensively all of a sudden anymore. So you need that mix. They need to be well shuffled. I will look into the fact flipper there that ID Jester was using in the Buffalo, New Jersey playoff game video. Actually, I downloaded it, but I haven't unzipped it and opened it yet. I think it's the same one. Right off the Inside Sports site. So Tom Johnson looking to get it here to Jean Beliveau, and I'm pretty sure that he just can. Even strength, and Beliveau is also going to look to pass it. Beliveau there, the setup man, 32 goals among his 90 points. Oh, wait, sorry, that was at 12. So you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to, and I'm sure there's an actual way to do this. Let's say Beliveau, the pass is, so he's out there. He's going to try to get it to Don Marshall and force dumping if left wing defense is 2 or greater, which it is. I like this. So Beliveau heads off. We treat it as a dump in. Maybe not Don Marshall. Maybe Bill Hickey, actually. We'll treat this as a dump in. They're going to change. Maybe even if this is really real, I'll look to do something with Vosco and then take him off the ice. I'm not taking anything away from Vosco. It's a 1-0 game here for Chicago. And Vosco here. So this one I used because I was looking to get it to Hickey. Beliveau was. So, and again, this, even if this is wrong, this is just kind of what feels right to me. And I realize too, we're now down to 11:40. So here I'm looking, it's been dumped in. Defensive right defenseman, chases down the puck. And so that's going to mean that Palat has the puck. And so now I'm going to look to move it and then get Palat off the ice here and change in the fly. So it says here, pass to center and force dump in if the left defense is 2 or greater. So Langlaw is going to force a dump in on this side. I will assume in the interim that Vosco and Palat head off the ice. St. Laurent and Jack Evans come on. And again, 11:20 there because we were looking to do the pass too. And that's right too, because I mean that this be careful. This cancels out this, I'm quite sure. So we're looking now at the dump in here. It says defensive right defenseman again, chases down puck, probably for a lack of shuffling. I'm pretty sure that I don't look at anything else. I'm pretty sure that I only look to here. So it's going to be Talbot here with the puck down to the 11-minute mark. Let me see if I can speed this up a little bit here. Whether I got to say, if I'm doing it wrong, then maybe I like whatever it is that I'm playing that isn't inside the crease. I like this. I remember I never thought that I would like a hockey game with cards, and then shootout happened. Anyway, Talbot here with the pass to left defenseman here with the 32, but it's intercepted if center plus right wing defense is 9 or greater. It is 6. It's going to Al Langlaw here. I think I already marked it down to the 11-minute mark. And I've got to remember to look at this number. I know I've been bad for that so far. I know. 13-38 here for the pass. So again, I think when a pass is made, I'm pretty darn sure that I just got to go and I got to look here to see who to. Because is there anything else here? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I think I go here. And they're going to play keep away with it, I guess. Down to 1040. And again, that's like the same thing, isn't it? Oh, terrible. Okay. Anyway, across to Talbot. Sorry for my shoddy shuffling. And down to 1020. I was just so eager to play it. Down to 1020 here. Talbot is get it back. Wait, 37. No, I got to look at 37 first. Oh, 37 in AST. Okay, I probably skipped the card there, but we're going to look LW3. So, again, I'm pretty darn sure that means, I think he's just going to go to Dickie Moore with a shot 5, I think. So, Moore with a shot 5, and I look at the 88 and a shot 5. Hall will stop that. That's going to left defenseman, Dollard St. Laurent here. What I need to do is get another goalie card printed, and I know that, and I can do similar to what I do with Bones. So Dollard St. Laurent here with it, and I don't think so. Anyway, he's going to look to change. St. Laurent here, pass to right defenseman, 38. If the center defense is greater than 2, it's a forced dump in. I like the idea of a dump in, though, and then heading off and changing. Let's get Fleming and Al Arbor back out. And for that matter, let's get... That was a quick shift, I think, with... Did I even have Hall back on there? Anyway, let's go to McDonald, Sloan, and Nesterenko anyway. Well, I have Richard out there, so evidently I had the line twos. And it was a pass, too, so I think I'm down to the 10-minute mark. And sorry if I've jumped that 20 seconds. If I've skipped 20 seconds, probably skipped is the better verb. I'm okay with that. I'm going to look at the dump in. And this is defense, right? Defensive chases down the puck because, of course... and Talbot, of course, logically would stay on the ice. This is one benefit of slowing it down and just playing it out a little more slowly. I think I might stop this at about an hour, though. This is my first hour playing, inside the crease on the desktop. Anyway, Talbot here, pass to left defense number 6. Takeaway if the right defenseman's takeaway is 5 or greater. It is not. So Talbot, and I will assume here that if he's actually been able to find some open ice, that probably Turner has come on. So, sorry. So I'll let Turner take the pass. Sorry if I'm, too much in violation of the rules. I don't want Walter Sobchak to pull a gun on me, drawing a firearm during league play or anything like that. But he's not the left defenseman. I did say Turner. So Turner with a number 6, provided that this isn't a 5. This is only a 3. So Turner, I'm looking to the 6 here to see the result, even strength, potential giveaway. And I think I'm down to 940 now as well. I almost didn't catch it, but then I did. So for the give, I got to look at the break. And right wing break, if it's 10 or greater, it is only 3. There is no FC3. So I'm pretty darn sure here that what this means... I think there's something else in the giveaway that I'm overlooking. But for the time being, I'm going to give the puck to Nesterenko. And Nesterenko is going to try to get it to Todd Sloan here. But if the center's defense is greater than 1, which it is, there's going to be a dump in. So it's I don't know, in no man's land here somewhere for the time being. And that was an attempted pass. And then I looked at the dump in. And the scissor goalie recovers and leaves for left defenseman. Plante comes out. Plante did start in the game. I know he and Charlie Hodge were pretty 50-50 during the regular season, at least. I've not looked past game 1. So Plante was... So this is as played-ish, except I decided I wanted to add McDonald in the lineup for Chicago for convenience sake for me, if nothing else. McDonald could have been hurt. He could have been late, to Montreal. Who knows? Lost in the spaghetti highway there. Anyway, so Bob Turner... why did I talk too much there? What was I? 6. Something about 6 and giveaway. Goalie recovers and leaves for the left defenseman because there was no break. It was a forced dump in there. Backstrom out there. Backstrom got to be on there when Bill Hay is on there. Bill Hay, who led the Chicago Blackhawks to 60-61 in scoring. Anyway, I'll assume Turner has it now. We go down to 9 minutes, and Turner with... let me try to speed this up and get through the period here, and I'll probably invite more screw-ups in the process. The defense and their defense does not combine for 10, so it's going to be a pass to the center with the number 4 here. Ralph Backstrom at the 9-minute mark. With that 4, he's going to have even strength as shot 4 for Ralph Backstrom. I'm going to flip and look at the shot. That's a shot 32 and a shot 4. That feels pretty good. It's a rebound, though. It's not good for a goal. So, going to look to the rebound here. It just says goalie covers puck. No, wait, that's for dump-ins. Maybe this is it. Offensive right wing versus defensive left defenseman +6. And so that's I used the loose puck though for the battle. That makes sense. The puck is loose in a rebound. So again, I try not to screw this up here. So these two here, right wing, and then he's won it. Come on. Sometimes you look at something and I get like, come on, +6. Like, yeah, Don Marshall's going to have a loose puck rating of 6 greater than Reg Fleming. No. Okay. What is he, Mitch Lamoureux? You know. Anyway, so it's Reg Fleming and PJ. I hope you listen. Anyway, Fleming here down to the 840 mark, and he's going to pass up to the center here. Todd Sloan, interception of left defenseman and right defenseman greater than 5. That seems possible because it is. That's why. So evidently that's intercepted. I think I remember to mark time. My short-term memory is awful, especially when tired. But I think, what do I do for an interception? Oh, it says in the rules. See, this one I don't know if I like because it said in the rules the logical. Let's see. Fleming had the puck, and he tried to get it to Sloan. Fleming's guy would probably be Tremblay, and he figures into this. I'm giving it to Tremblay. Tremblay here at 8. And for some reason, I feel like I'm slowing this. Let's look to change here. Tremblay with trying to get it to the center in 34, and interception if they're probably going to be 6 or greater, so they're going to force an interception also. So again, kind of the same thing. He's looking to get it, so probably Tremblay intercepts Fleming's pass attempt, but then he tries to quickly hand it off to Ralph Backstrom. Fleming is still there, and Fleming, I don't know, slashes him or whatever, but then, you know, shrugs and pretends like he's trying to get the puck, and he takes the puck away, and so he now has it, I will say, and he's going to look to change, and everybody's going to look to change. Chicago's forwards should be able to change easily enough here, though. Let's get the top line back out here, and Fleming with it. Maybe the defense will sneak off also. And then we'll see here. So Fleming with it here, and I need more cards here shortly. Fleming here, left defense, who's going to try to pass and get it back himself. Center plus right wing defense is 4. So he's going to get it to himself and a 35. Is that a giveaway for him? No, it's another pass. So, okay, have I done this correctly? Right defenseman, number 34. And again, the interception, that condition is not met. So again, here's where I will assume that Arbor at least was able to sneak off. And let's get it to Palat here. We'll get him back on the ice, just like we have Harvey and Johnson to counteract. So we're going to go with the best and best. And probably because it was a pass, across, like, you know, laterally, I guess, you know, to borrow from another sport, that would give a chance for Jeffron and Beliveau and Tremblay to get out here as well. So Palat here looking to get us down to the 7-minute mark, up to the center. And again, I got to look at the defense. Do they combine for defensive 7? Yes, they do. They're Doug Harvey and Tom Johnson. So Palat unable to get it through. I'm going to say that his guy is Tom Johnson. And I think I already did that where need be. So let's get it to 640. That's what I got to do. As soon as I'm flipping and looking to a pass to, I got to mark before I even read. I got to mark. I got to go top to bottom. Mark and read. Mark and read. Anyway, it's going to be Tom Johnson here. Does the defense. Okay, there's going to be, again, I didn't shuffle. That's the real blight, I think, on this is shuffle. That's, you know, note to self, shuffle. 3 things I need to remember are shuffle, shuffle, and shuffle. So I guess it's just going to go back to Palat. They're just going to play patty cake here with it. You know, reluctant jab, the feeling out process. And let's wind her down to 620. Okay, so here at 620. Pass to the right wing here, number 37. But again, because this is the top defense, well, he's only 2. You know what? So finally, there's going to be a pass. Did I mark? Anyway, Balfour, and then let's see if he's... Oh, wait, 30... I got to look. But with the interceptions, I don't. With the interceptions, I don't think I looked at the number. I don't think. So Balfour here and 37. is an AST. So again, I think what I do, I don't think I look to here. I think I look to here, left defenseman 3 on the AST. So he's going to pass it back to the point, and Vosko's just going to rifle it maybe to try to get a follow-up shot. They'll try to push for a rebound here on Pallant. So again, with the shot, and then I'm going to look to see if it can be knocked wide. If the defense is greater than 10, it is not. So Vosko here with a 23. What did I say? That was a shot. Wait, it was a 3, right? So for him, that's a shot 4, shot 1. I'm glad that's only a shot 1 all of a sudden. So shot 1, yeah, because had that been a shot 4, that still wouldn't go in. Shot 5, that would have gone in. 23 is a decent shot, though. It's good enough for a rebound. Like I said, what did I say? They're going to push for a rebound here. So I know now I need to get more cards. Okay. Advantage of living in a small apartment. Everything's within arm's reach. Not everything. But, wait, there was still one card down there, I think? Yeah, we'll do this. So, look to the rebound here. Offensive right wing, so Balfour versus Tom Johnson, +2. That's probably Johnson's win. And but again, it's not really, because I looked at the 6-minute mark now. Johnson to the right wing, number 5, and penalty if left wing is 2 or greater. I don't want to put anybody in the box right now. So actually, no, I have to stop doing that. I have to stop shying away from stuff just because I'm not in the mood to do it. So Bobby Hall has been penalized here, potentially. But I should still see if the pass is complete. Yeah, that's got me a little baffled all of a sudden. Maybe Geoffrion can avoid there being a penalty, though. Because number 5, so let's say that he took a shot 5 anyway. Let's say, just for the sake of whatever, that Geoffrion took a shot 5. 42 and a shot 5. No, Hall will save that. That's Hull, rather, not... Sorry, no, Hall. Hall. Okay, so it's going to be rebound, 42. So the rebound here, we're looking here. This is offensive left defenseman versus defensive right wing. Johnson, right wing +3. I'm going to assume that's his win. Indeed it is. And since Balfour's touched it, I think we whistle, we blow it down, and we assume here at 6 minutes we'll change players anyway. Interference, 2 minutes for interference there. So Hall mowed someone over who wasn't even in possession of the puck at the time. And we shall go with maybe McDonald and Nestorenko. Let's go back to St. Laurent and Evans. I guess the plot was just out there. And Talbot, I know, had some power play time. He figured into a power play goal in this game 1. But the top line is tired. Let's go with Richard, Dickie Moore, and Bill Hickey. So Dickie and Hickey with Henry. And that's, I think we just get a face-off because we'd blown down here as soon as Balfour touched it. So face-off +3 left defenseman. +3, Richard 7, Sloan 5. Sloan wins the draw. And he wins it to St. Laurent, I think, for what it's worth. So pass number 7, forced dumping if defense is greater than 8. It is not. So look at this. Oh, wait, Sloan is faking. What am I doing? Oh, well. Yeah, so you know what, Richard? See, look, butterfly effect. Richard would have won. It goes to Langlois, trying to pass it. Center is vacant, so I think it's Richard. 7 on a power play is a shot 5. Here you go. Here we go. Shot number 40 on a power play, which doesn't really matter here. Shot 5. So we have a situation here where we have a rebound. I'm just going to take 40 away. I think Hall is in the box and I realized again that but I just feel like I've fallen behind there a little bit there. Rebound to the visitor right wing, though. That is a lucky break, and I don't think it matters that it's 5-on-4. I think visitor right wing just means visitor right wing. So to take us down to the 5-minute mark here, We're looking and it says, let's see here. So pass to right wing here. 5 minutes to go in the first period. Pass to right wing. I have to resume this offline. I know it. I'm going to try to get through one period though. So pass to right wing here. And 28. And again, I don't think if their penalty rating is 12, Jesus, Reg Fleming even 12? He led the league in penalty. 4 and then with 11 in parentheses for shorthanded? No. Okay, back to the book I go soon. I was going to say, because Fleming, he was ridiculous. And so I did a part of a 64 replay. And Fleming's penalties are just ridiculous at times. Anyway, Eric Nestorenko here with it. And 28, so I will assume here shorthanded 28. He's going to ice. Yeah, oh, that's right. I got to look. Yes, I got to jump there, and we're going to right in the pass, too. I think we've lapsed 12 seconds, and... Right? It's only going to take away. It's only going to take away that I don't take away 20 right away. No takeaway and a takeaway on a power play. So, again, I can assume that probably either of the blue liners collected it. Doesn't really matter. What matters here is we're going to get a pass up ice to the left wing, and Reg Fleming's not on ice. Nobody is nearing 16. So it's going to go to Moore. 32 in the power play means Moore is going to look to pass it once more. And I think there's 420. I think it's a 4-minute mark now. So Moore here. Trying to get it to Bill Hickey here, tail end of the power play, but I got to look to the left wing and the left defense here, and their defensive 8 is not met. So it's going to go to Hickey for 32 in the power play, but he's also just going to elect a pass. He doesn't see those in favor of decisions overriding certain things. That's where, if it were real, Hickey's probably maybe just going to shoot it. Maybe Hickey's not paying attention to what time it is. So I think I'm going to flip and look to another pass and, again, try to change some guys out. You know what? Let's assume that Hull is out of the box and they're out there with all their top dogs. Hickey pass to center, 33, and defense greater than 8. It is not. So to oncoming center, Ralph Backstrom. Let's get Backstrom out there against Chicago's top guns. Backstrom here, and he's going to get us down to 320 here with a 30 left defenseman, 33, and no, come on, I don't want to. Let's just start changing some guys out here. Backstrom can hold on to it for a little while, so Backstrom gets it back to Bob Turner, and Turner here, oh wait, 33. I found my weakness. I have to start looking at that more. Turner with the follow-up pass. I believe I have to look here for that. Center number 32. The interception. Ooh, not quite met. So it's going to be Ralph Backstrom here with the puck once more. Now we're down to the 3-minute mark, I think. Backstrom's back to me not shuffling well enough. Okay, can we get an interception, please, to change things up? No, we can't. It's going to be Backstrom. Back to Bob Turner, Cannondale Cup style here. That Simpsons episode. I think it's Cannondale Cup. I don't know enough about soccer. Here at the 2-minute and 20-second mark, we're going to try to get it in right wing plus right defenseman. No. So let's get it to left defense number 35. Did I do it again? Did I overlook this number again? My guess is yes. Giveaway, so we might have a breakaway here. That's how we get our one goal. Breakaway, no break for the center, but I'm pretty sure this does mean that Bill Hayes has it. And we're going to look to pass, too. And maybe I'm already at the 2-minute mark, and Hayes looking to get down to 140. Hay here pass to left defense, number 36. Again, where have we seen that before? So I don't see why he can't do that. And that will allow Hay to switch out. He's giving it back to Vosco. Again, if this were real, let's get Murphy, Makita, and Warren out there. Let's get Provo, Goyette, and Jungi Gendron out there. And one of these guys didn't dress. I think it was Gendron. I don't think they've had ice time yet, though. Oh, wait, yeah, because that's a fourth line. I don't want to play a fourth line. I want my top line now. And they'll stay on. So let's see what Vosco does with it. So here in a minute 20, I think. Vosco. I think there is something, too, where if you get lost, maybe I read it or heard it somewhere, just revert to the past too, I think. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but it's going to be left wing here. Ron Murphy with it, and 36, unless, of course, the hit is 3. No, it's 4. So Geoffrion's knocked it loose. And again, I'm pretty sure that kind of shootout hockey style, I got to look at another card here. Offensive center, so I will assume that Mikita gets it back because they last had possession. Vosco heads off ice. Let's get St. Laurent and Evans back out there. And for the time, because I don't think Arbor didn't dress in the game. I don't think Fleming had too much ice time. I wouldn't have given it to him. This is an early 70s WHA. Tremblay and Turner have to come off there as well. Let's give Montreal an advantage here momentarily. So Mikita, that's right, Mikita down to a minute. Last minute of play in the first period. Mikita with I'm not going to announce it in French. I'll butcher it. Mikita to Ledenier. It's going to be left defenseman. So an interruption there. Who had the puck? Do you know? Do I know? We don't know. It's going to be left defenseman here. Number 11, loose puck of right wing hit. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. The loose puck. That just jogged memory. Offensive left wing. Anyway, 40 seconds to go here. Looking to get it to left defenseman number 31. And center plus right wing defense is 7. So that will mean, Dollar St. Laurent here with the puck. And down to 20 seconds here across the right defenseman. And again, this isn't working out for me. Or for them. So Evans, with the puck, and I don't think there's anything there in the follow-up. Yes, there is. Number 33. That's what So Evans looking to pass it. 33. But I still have to see who, too. Right? So I still have... it almost feels like I've uncovered something that could be simplified, but I'm sure it's just me making the mistake. Because I guess what I'm wondering here, so if the pass is to Evans, and then 33 is the pass, I do have to see who, too. I'm just tired and overthinking it. So final 20 seconds here, though I think that was the final 20 actually. It's going to be, and the right wing's takeaway rating is not 8. So across to St. Laurent, number 33 for St. Laurent is also just a pass. So I guess they just sort of elect to keep it in their end. They're protecting their 1-0 lead. That has been one period. Not sure actually. I mean, I'm tempted to play further. There's something in here. I do enjoy this. Again, for like the 5th umpteenth time, I know that I have to shuffle a lot better. And that will make this game a lot better. But, my thoughts after one period that took just over an hour to play, I like it. And I think that as I learn it better, as I learn it more, I think I will enjoy it more. Hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes. I know that I definitely made some mistakes. But again, I just, it's weird too. This has just sort of become how I play games. And so to anybody that gives this any time, especially if you know this game, and if you care at all to point out how and where I went wrong, I'm not asking to be babysat for you to, mama, papa bear, baby bear me and to tell me, how to play this game. I mean, I have the book. I can figure out some things for myself. But if you want to point out anything, feel free to, because obviously it's all good. It's all going to help. It'll be greatly appreciated. And if not, I think I will upload this. And if not, this will just sort of, I guess, double as, what can I say, the process of a beginner trying to learn how to play a game. Hopefully somebody, if you're looking to learn this or another hockey game, you'll get something out of this. Again, I do recommend, even if you don't upload it and share it with anybody else, video record yourself, your thought process, just get your thoughts out loud or aloud. At least, you don't have to be shouting and screaming them. But I know I can get a little boisterous at times. But just to kind of see where you're at with the game. It's something that I would encourage everyone to at least try, even if it's just a private, personal video and you're not too self-conscious about the sound of your own voice, like I kind of am. But it's a story for another time. All right. Cheers. Thanks. Bye. Bye for now. 1-0 Chicago after one period. This is game one of the Stanley Cup final. No, sorry, the semifinal. In real life, Montreal won this game something like 6-2, but Chicago's up 1-0 here after one on the penalty shot goal, which I'm pretty sure was courtesy of this guy here, Ron Murphy. Pretty sure. Either him or Ab McDonald. I will have to play it back myself to find out. Bye again.